Hi, hello, namaskara. In today's session, again, we will continue with the some numericals on the resistor combination again. I'll summarize two, three equation, okay, so that it will be comfortable to solve the problems. Okay, generally we are dealing with the two combination, one is series combination and the parallel combination. In the series combination, always we are connected with the one end for a two resistor, right? And we are having the equation for that equivalent resistance combination as R1 plus R2 if there are two resistors. Similarly, if there are three resistors, I can write it here R3. Similarly, for the parallel combination, we are having the equation 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Otherwise, on solving this one, we are getting the answer Rp is equal to, that is R1 into R2, R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2, R1 plus R2. This is the general equation we are using. Okay. Now, I'll summarize another equation, but we already know it. But have an eye on this one. That is, we are having the equation a plus b whole square, okay, is equal to, we can write it here, a square plus b square plus 2ab, right? Okay, similarly, if we are having the equation with the negative sign, if we are having the equation with the negative sign, this will be becoming what now here, minus 2ab. That is the only difference we are having. Okay, have a keep eye on this equation also. Okay, now with this note, let us see the problems now. Okay, that is first one, that is the effective resistance of two resistors is 9 ohm. Okay, that is they are telling you effective resistance of two resistor is 9 ohm, but when in a series combination, okay, and 14 by 9 ohm when in parallel. Then find the values of resistances. They are asking you find the value of resistances, and then you calculation in ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಒಂದು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ R2 ಮತ್ತೆ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ R1. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನು ಎಷ್ಟು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ, 2 ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಯು ನೀಡ್ ಟು ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ R1 and what is R2. That is the question. And what are the number of resistors he is giving now? Totally 2 number of the resistors, right? Okay, now effective resistance in series combination ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದಾನ. ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ನಾನು, effective resistance in series combination ಏನ್ ಬರೀತೀರಿ equation, that is we are having RS, right? Equivalent ಅಥವಾ effective resistance ನನ್ನ series combination ಒಳಗಡೆ R subscript S ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ. ಹೌದು, ಅದರ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನಂತ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು, R1 plus R2, right? R1 plus R2 ಇದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಿದ ನಾನು, effective resistance of how much value, that is equal to now 9 ohm ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ. Okay, that is of how much here, 9 ohm. Similarly, 14.9 ohm when in parallel. Okay, 14 by 9, that will be the parallel combination. I'll take it as equation 1. Similarly, for the parallel combination, equation ಬರ್ತದ Rp is equal to, take the equation directly, that is R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2 is the equation. ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಎಷ್ಟಂತ. That is of how much ohm? That is of again 14 by 9 ohm. Okay, 14 by 9 ohm. If it is so, he is asking you what is the value of this resistance and this resistance, that is what is R1 and what is R2 individually he is asking. Therefore, what is our aim? We have to calculate what is R1 and what is R2. Okay, then let us do that now. Okay, with these two equation, I can frame another equation. If I use this equation, that is Rp I have written as how much here, 14 by 9, right? I can write it as what now here, 14 by 9 is equal to R1 by R2 I'll keep as it is, R1 by R2 I'll keep as it is out of this term. But what is this R1 plus R2? What is this one? R1 plus R2. Already we know this here, right? That is of how much value here? It is of 9 ohm. That is of how much here? 9 ohm. Therefore, from this calculation, I can write it here, R1 R2 R1 R2 is equal to, what can I write now? 14 by 9 into 9. 14 by 9 into 9 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? 9 9 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಉಳಿದದ್ದು ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಈಗ? R1 R2 is equal to what now here? Of 14 ohm. We are getting how much here? 14 ohm. Therefore, we left with totally two equations here. One is R1 R2 is equal to 14 ohm and similarly, okay, that is here we are having another equation, that one, okay, I'll mark with the marker here. Okay, that is this equation, right? Okay, we are left with how many equation? Totally two equation, okay, which are helpful for us now. Okay, with this note we have to calculate further now. Okay, now what I will do here, that is with this information we need to calculate R1 and R2. Okay, now we'll take the help of one equation that I have mentioned in the beginning, that is A plus B. Okay, one idea may come in your mind, that is, sir, we already we have the equation here. Already we have the equation for what now here? R1 plus R2 is equal to 9. And what I will do, I can write the same equation in the form of what now here? R1 is equal to 14 by 9. R1 is equal to what now here? 14 by 9. Right? Okay, sorry, I can write 14 by R2, right? I can write this equation as 14 by R2, and I'll take this equation and substitute for R1. Okay, you can do it and you will get the answer 100%, no doubt about it. But I'm going through the different method because we must know what are the other different methods also, because this makes us to solve some other problems which are more complicated sometimes. Okay, and I'm giving you this method because this will be helpful in solving the problems on the capacitors also. Therefore, have a note on this equation. I'll go step by step because we know the equation, that is A plus B whole square can be written as A square plus B square, right? A square plus B square. Therefore, I'll rewrite that equation, A square plus B square, okay, plus 2ab. Plus 2ab is the equation, right? Okay, but I'll change some small values here. I'll change some small values, that is, I'll make this as now, that is as -1. I'll make this as what now here? Minus. Let us see that now. What is the difference now? Okay, minus, I'll make it here, and I'll make it here what now? It is as minus. Okay, okay, now I'll rewrite the above equation now. A square plus B square. Okay, thereafter I'll write it here plus 2ab plus 2ab. Now it is violating the equation. Therefore, what I will do, I'll subtract it by minus 4ab. And subtract it by minus 4ab. Therefore, on doing this one, again I'm getting the same answer as a minus b whole square itself, right? ಹೌದು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ a minus b whole square ಬರ್ತದೆ ನನಗೆ. ಹೌದು, ಈಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಈ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, a square plus b square plus 2ab ಏನಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ ನನಗೆ? a plus b whole square ಎಂತ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ ನನಗೆ? a plus b whole square minus 4ab ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ this is the new format of the equation which includes a minus b whole square also and a plus b whole square. Okay, therefore the equation now, I will use this equation now, that is, at the place of a I'll place the r1, at the place of b I'll place the r2. ಅಂದ್ರೆ equation ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಈಗ. Shall I make it here now? R1 minus of R2 whole square is equal to, I can make it here R1 plus R2 whole square now. R1 plus R2 whole square minus of R1 R2 minus of R1 R2. Okay, on doing this one now, do you know R1 R2? Don't know. Therefore, I'll keep as it is now, R1 minus R2 whole square. I'm doing all this calculation because there is one reason, because at the end of equation get to know why I'm solving all this stuff now. What is R1 plus R2? Already we know it, that is of how much value here? 9, right? Therefore, I can make it as how much here? 9 square. Similarly, 4 into, okay, sorry, here we had to add 4. Okay, I'm gonna make it here bracket, it's a 4. I'm using the same equation here. Okay, therefore what is r1 into r2? That is of how much here? That is 14 now. 14, that is of how much here? 14 into 4. 14 into 4. Therefore now solve it now. Therefore it is 81 minus of 81 minus of, that is 14 into 4. If I make it, it is giving us how much value here? 56. It is giving us 56. Therefore on solving this one, we are getting the answer as how much here? 25. We are getting the answer as how much here? 25. Therefore on the LHS we are having what now here? R1 minus R2 whole square is equal to how much now? 25. Now taking the root on both sides. Now taking the root on both sides, I will get the equation as R1 minus R2. R1 minus R2. Okay, if I take the root on both sides, what will happen? That is, here if I take the root, I can write the root 1 by 2 also. Okay, and this can be written as 1 by root 2, otherwise 1 by 2. Otherwise, if I write in this way, I think you will understand now. Okay, therefore what is the answer now? Okay, if I take the root over 25, the answer is of how much now? 5. Got it now? Therefore again we are getting another equation now. Again we are getting another equation. Okay, therefore I'll take this as equation somewhere. Okay, I have written equation 1 here, and I think we have written equation 2 for this one. Okay, and I'll take this equation as 3 somewhere. Okay, and I'll take this as equation 4 now. I'll take this as equation 4 now. Okay, now we are getting with the two very important equation, that is R1 plus R2, that is R1 plus R2 is equal to 9 ohm and R1 minus R2 is equal to 5 ohm. Means we can solve it by the simultaneous equation. Therefore on solving the simultaneous equation, that is we can write it here R1 plus R2, R1 plus R2 is equal to 9, and R1 minus R2, R1 minus R2 is equal to how much now? That is of 5. Therefore on solving this, R2 get cancel off, we left with what now here? 2 times the R1 is equal to of how much here? 14, right? Yes, it will be how much now? 14 ohm. Okay, therefore on solving here, we will get R1 is equal to how much now? 14 by 2. We'll get the answer of how much here? 14 by 2. Therefore 14 by 2 means how much now? R1 is equal to 7 ohm. R1 is equal to 7 ohm. Okay, this is the one value for the R1. Okay, so we got the answer as individual resistance of first one, that is R1 is getting the answer as 7 ohm. Now I want to get the value for R2. Then it's very simple. I'll take this equation. Okay, you can use any equation, you'll get the same answer, but for my convenience I'm using this equation, that is R1, okay, into R2 is equal to how much we are having now? 14. At the place of R1, at the place of R1 I will substitute 7. I'll substitute the 7. Thereafter R2 is equal to 14. R2 is equal to 14. Therefore R2 is equal to, we are getting here now 14 by 7. 14 by 7. There, that leads to the answer how much now? 2 ohm. Therefore these are the two value of resistance. R1 is equal to 2 ohm and R2 is equal to 2 ohm and R1 is equal to 7 ohm, which are unknown. Okay, and we had done that. Okay, sometime you get the means exactly vice versa answer ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ R1 ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ 2 ohm ಬರ್ಬೋದು, R2 ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲೇ 7 ohm ಬರ್ಬೋದು. No problem, again the answer is same. Okay, don't bother about it now. With the same note, we are having another numerical, that is when two resistors are connected in parallel in series with a cell of EMF 2 volt. Okay, we are given you the two resistors, they are connected in series, purely they are telling, and which is connected to a cell of EMF of how much value here? 2 volt and negligible internal the internal resistance. I told you it will be taken as here R is equal to 0 for now instant. Then a current of 2 divided by 5 ohm flows in the circuit. Okay, now next step, when the resistors are connected in parallel, the main current is of how much here? 5 divided by 3 ampere. Calculate the resistance. What is telling, when two resistors are connected in series, okay, and it is connected to a battery of how much voltage here? 2 volt of EMF, and which is having a negligible internal resistance, a current of 2 divided by 5 ampere flows. 2 divided by 5 ampere will flow now in this scenario, okay, when we are having a series combination of the resistors. Okay, next what is doing, when the resistors are connected in parallel, the main current is of how much here? 5 by 3 means if I take the same resistance, if not it's the same resistance. ಅವರು ಏನು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಸಿನಾರಿಯೋ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದ್ ವೇಳೆ R1 R2 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ R1 ಮತ್ತೆ R2 ನೇ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ದ ವಾಟ್ ನಾ ಹಿಯರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟರಿ ಆಫ್ ಅಗೇನ್ 2 ವೋಲ್ಟ್, but now the main current what we are getting here, it's of 2 by 5 ampere. It is getting of how much here? 2 by 5 ampere. Okay, this is the scenario he has given. Now for this one we have to solve the problem. Again he is asking you calculate the resistances ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ R1 ಮತ್ತೆ R2 ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಈಗ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. Therefore for this diagram, that is for the series combination, I will make the calculation now. That is I'll use the equation V is equal to I into RS, because it's a which combination now? Series combination. Okay, now here out of this one, I is known, okay, potential is known, but this one is question for us now. RS is unknown for us, therefore we have to solve for that now. Therefore I can write it here, RS is equal to V divided by I. RS is equal to V divided by I. ಸರಿನಾ? ಈಗ V by I substitution ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, that will be giving us some answer. Okay, no problem with that. I'll do that step by step. ಈಗ R1 ಮತ್ತೆ R2 ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದನ್ನ R1 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದದ, ಇದನ್ನ R2 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದದ. ಹೌದು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎರಡು ಏನ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ? ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕಂಡು ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈ RS ಅನ್ನ in terms of R1 and R2, as it's a series combination, it's a sum of them. Therefore I will write it here, instead of RS I'll write it here R1 into R1 plus R2 is equal to V is how much now? That is of 2 volt, that is of 2 volt whole divided by I ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ? 2 divided by 5. 2 divided by 5 ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? 5 ಅನ್ನೋದು ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. Therefore we can see here 2 whole divided by 2 into ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಾ? 5 ಆಗುತ್ತಾ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು? 2 ಕ್ಯಾನ್ಸಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು. Therefore I can say R1 plus R2. R1 plus R2 is equal to 5 ohm. Okay, I'm not writing the unit here, I'm leaving as it is. Take it as one equation. Clear? Okay, similarly it's the same as that of the last problem. Okay, but it's an extension with the current value. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಈ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಕೂಡ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ನಾನು. V is equal to ಏನಂತ ಬರೀತೇನೆ ನಾನು? I into RP ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಅದು. Okay, now which is unknown again? RP is unknown. We know the V, we know the I. Write the equation for the RP now. RP is equal to V divided by I. RP is equal to V divided by I. RP equation ಏನಂತ ಬರೀಬಹುದು? ಎರಡೇ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕೊಟ್ರ R1 and R2. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 is equal to 1 by RP. ಅದನ್ನೇ ನಾ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ನನಗೆ? R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2 divided by R1 plus R2. Therefore, okay, this is a very crucial equation because it leads to many information now. Okay, what is V by I here? It is V is how much? Again 2, same thing, no problem, divided by, okay, R. Thereafter what is I value? I value is of how much here? It's a 5 by 3. I value is how much here? It's a 5 by 3. 5 divided by 3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? 3 ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಹೌದು, ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಈಗ 3 ಮೇಲ್ಗಡೆ ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನ್ ಬಂತೀಗ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಯರ್ r1 r2 whole divided by r1 plus r2. 3 into 2 is how much now? 6. And we will get now here 6 divided by 5. 6 divided by 5. Right? Okay. Now, this point is very crucial because here already we know on some data. What is that now here? We already know what is r1 plus r2. What is r1 plus r2? Therefore, solve for r1 r2 by taking the help of r1 plus r2. Therefore, r1 r2, okay, whole divided by what can I write here? r1 plus r2 ಇದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ನಾನು? 5 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋಬಹುದು is equal to what now? 6 divided by 5. 6 divided by 5. Therefore, what can I say here? This 5 and this 5 get cancelled, and I'll get the answer here. r1 r2 is equal to 5 now. Is equal to what now? Sorry, 6, right? Okay, therefore this is the second part we are getting. Okay, therefore now the almost the problem is over now. Okay, now I have to get the value individually for r1 and r2. I'll take the help of the last problem where I have written r1 minus r2. Okay, you can solve the same equation by this method. That is, I can take it here, r1 is equal to 6 divided by r2. Okay, and I will take this equation and substitute for the r1 and solving for the r2. Okay, and you will get the answer, no doubt about it. Okay, but I am following this method because ಇದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟೆಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟರ್ ಬಂದಾಗ್ಲೂ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಮೆಥಡಾಲಜಿ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರೇಟಿವ್ ಟು ವಾಟ್ ದ ಮೆಥಡ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, therefore r1 is equal to yes, we have to make it as r1 minus r2, right? r1 minus r2 whole square, r1 minus r2 whole square is equal to r1 plus r2, r1 plus r2 whole square minus of 4 times the r1 r2, 4 times the r1 r2. What is r1 minus r2? You don't know it because I am forming a here simultaneous equation. Okay, therefore r1 minus r2 whole square is equal to what is r1 plus r2? That is here, that is of 5 square minus of 4 times the what is r1 into r2? That is of 6 now. Therefore 25 minus of 24, that leads to 1. That leads to how much now? 1. Therefore I can say here, on taking the again root, r1 minus r2 whole square, on taking the root on both sides, I'll get the r1 minus r2 is equal to how much now? It's 1 now. It's how much now? 1, right? Okay, we have got the equation now. Now by using this one, we have to get the answers for the r1 and r2. Therefore what I will do, I'll take the help of this equation and I'll take the help of this equation. Now we have to solve these two equations. That is r1 plus r2 is equal to how much value? That is of 5. And r1 minus r2 of r2 is equal to 1 now. Therefore r2 get cancel off. We are getting here 2r1. Okay, it's a sum itself, therefore it is equal to how much now? 6. Okay, yakandre addition ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀನಿ. the answer ಏನು ಬಂತು? r1 is equal to how much now? 3 ohm. r1 is equal to 3 ohm. Okay, again continuing for the solution. I'll take the help of any one of the equation and want to get the answer for r2. Okay, therefore to get the r2, what shall I do now? You can use any equation as per your convenience. Now for this instant, I'm using this equation, that is r1 minus r2 is equal to how much now? 1. You can use any equation. If you use this equation, anywhere you can use. Okay, by using both this equation also you'll get the same answer, but for now I'm using this equation now. That is of how much here? 3. R1 is how much now? 3 minus of R2 is equal to how much now? It's 1. Therefore I'll get here 3 minus of 1 is equal to how much now? It's a R2. Therefore I'll get the answer as 2 ohm is equal to of how much here? R2. Okay, this is the 2 ohm. Okay, therefore this is how we got the two unknown resistors. Okay, when we are given with the combination of resistors value. Okay, in the last problem he has given the combination equivalent resistance. That is series combination ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ, parallel combination ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಈಗಿನ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಅವರು series combination ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಅವನು ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟ. ಹೌದು, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ನಾವು ಇದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. Now the third one, okay, it's a good problem and it is forming a very general general explanation for the resistor component, and it's a very applied question also. That is given how many resistors here? N resistors. Each of resistance ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು resistor ಏನಿದೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ R ಇದೆ. Okay, how will you combine them to get the maximum and the minimum effective resistance? Okay, ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ he has given the n resistors, that is R1, R2, R3, like that. How many? N resistors. Okay, and ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದರದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನದ? ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಆರ್ ಅದ. R1 is equal to R, R2 is equal to R. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ Rn ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟದ? ಅದು R ಅಂತಾನೆ ಇದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು, ಹೌ ವಿಲ್ ಯು ಕಂಬೈನ್ ದೆಮ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್. ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇವತ್ತು ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ರಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನನಗೆ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ನಾ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ತಡಿಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಸಿರೀಸ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನನಗೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು? ಕರೆಂಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇಡಬೇಕು. ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇನೆ ನಾನು? ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್. ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೇನೆ? ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಹೋಗ್ತೇನೆ. therefore keep this in your mind. For a maximum resistance it's a series. For a maximum resistance it's a series. For a minimum resistance it's a parallel. Okay, this is the point you always remember. Okay, now with this note we'll solve that equation maximum and minimum. Thereafter he is asking you what is the ratio of maximum to minimum. Okay, now first I'll give some general scenario. Okay, thereafter we solve the problem. Okay, therefore how many resistors he has given? Totally n number of resistors. Okay, therefore how many resistors are given? R1, that is R1, that is also capital R, and R2, that is also capital R. Sorry, it's a capital R. Okay, now similarly R3, it's also capital R. Okay, like that we are having n resistors. Okay, at the last resistor is also having how much value? Capital R. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಕಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. All are identical resistors. Otherwise the given scenario is done for what now? Identical system. Identical resistors ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಸೇಮ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. Okay, now I want to solve for what now? Here maximum. Okay, when I will get the maximum. Okay, I already told you to get the maximum what is the combination I have to prefer? It must be series. It must be series combination. It must be series combination. Okay, therefore now we have to solve for it now. Okay, that is we already clear it's a series combination. Therefore what I will write here, I'll write the general formula. RS is equal to R1 plus R2, and so on up to. Like that, we are having how many terms now? N terms. I can write it here. We are having totally N terms. Okay, is equal to, now substitute now, that is it will be R, again R2 will be also carrying how much here? R. Like that, we are having how many terms now? N terms. We are having how many terms now? N terms. Okay, therefore if each one is having R value ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬಹುದು, all the n resistors is having a common resistance of capital R ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. ಈ RS ಅನ್ನ ನಾ ಏನಂತ ಬರಿತೇನೆ ಈಗ, ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಮಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟದ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾ ಇದನ್ನ R max ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋತೀನಿ, RS ಬರೆಯೋ ಬದ್ಲಿ. Okay, therefore this is the maximum condition. Clear? This is how we will get the answer for the first problem now. Okay, similarly we have to do for the second step now. That is, in the second step we are having that is, I must get here minimum resistance. I must get here what now here? Minimum resistance. Okay, to get that, which type of combination I have to make here? We know that it must be preferred as a parallel combination. It must be preferred as parallel combination. Okay, therefore and another idea will tell you, generally when we are having a current supply in our home, okay, ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ರೂಮಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾಗಿರ್ತದ, ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ರೂಮಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಬರ್ತದ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದು ಸೇಮ್ ಇರ್ತದೋ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೋ? ಅದು ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು? ಸೇಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ರೂಮಿಗೆ 5 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಬಂತು, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ರೂಮಿಗೆ 2 ವೋಲ್ಟ್ ಹಿಂಗಾಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ರೂಮಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು? ನಮಗೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ, now think of which type of combination I have to prefer, either series or parallel ಅಂತ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ it must be a parallel combination. ಅವಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮಗೆ parallel combination ಒಳಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಈಕ್ವಲಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಮನೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಅದು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಕೂಡ ಏನಿರ್ತದ, parallel combination ಇರ್ತದೆ. Okay, now coming to this problem, now to get into the parallel combination, I'll go by the classical method, that is 1 by Rp. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 plus 1 by R3. Like that, if I continue, I have to write it for how many terms now? N terms. I have to write it for N terms. Therefore 1 by Rp, 1 by Rp. Okay, shall I make it here 1 by Rp with the new notation as R minimum? Okay, because it's the idea for what now here, to get the minimum, which is combination, Rp is the combination. Therefore 1 by R1 iddalli enanta baritirri ನೀವು, 1 by capital R, 1 by capital R. Similarly 1 by R2 iddalli enanta baritirri, ಮತ್ತೆ 1 by R. Like that, we are having how many terms now? N terms we are having. Again we are having how many terms now? N terms. Okay, therefore on solving here, 1 by R minimum, 1 by R minimum, I can write it here n times the 1 by R ಅಂತ ಬರಬಹುದು. ನಾವು 1 by R ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸರ್ತಿ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ? n ಸರ್ತಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ n times the 1 by R ಅಂತ ಆಯ್ತು. But this is not the result, because I want to get the pure R minimum, not 1 by R minimum. ಹೌದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ R minimum is equal to ಏನಾಗುತ್ತಾ? That is, if I take the reciprocal of this one, that is capital R whole divided by small n, whole divided by small n. Okay, this is the answer for the R minimum. Okay, and this problem you can use directly many times in our MCQ. Now the third set he is asking. Now he is asking you what is the ratio of maximum to minimum. He is asking you ratio of maximum to minimum. What is R max here? That is n times the R. And what is the R minimum? That is R divided by n. that is r divided by this already I taken here. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡನ್ನ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಯ್ತು, that is n times the r whole divided by r. ಇದು ನ್ಯೂಮರೇಟರ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಇದು n. Therefore n r get cancelled. We will get the ratio for the r max divided by r minimum as how much here, that is of n into n, that is n square. Okay, this is how we will get the answer for the ratio. Okay, ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ, ಯಾವಾಗ ನನಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಬಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಬರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರೋ, 2 ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರೋ 3 ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರೋ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಫ್ ದೇ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗಿವನ್ ವಿತ್ 5 ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗಿವನ್ ವಿತ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಹಿಯರ್ 5 ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ n is equal to how much here 5 ಅಂತ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಹೌದು, ಈ 5 ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಇದು 25 ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ ನಮಗೆ, ಇದು 25 ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಇದೇ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನನಗೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದಾರ 5 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇನೆ ನಾನು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಡಬಹುದು ಇದು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 5 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ದ ಆರ್. ಹೌದು, 5 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ದ ಆರ್. ಒಂದ್ ವೇಳೆ ಅವ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ದ ಒಂದೊಂದು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 2 ಓಮ್ ಅದ, ಒಂದೊಂದು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಷ್ಟದ 2 ಓಮ್ ಅದ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತದು, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ of how much here 10 ohm is the effective resistance, since you can calculate directly. Similarly for this problem also, if each resistor is given with the 2 ohm, if each resistor is in 2 ohm and they are again 5 in number, if they are 5 in a number, if they ask you R minimum, you can do the direct calculation, capital R as 2 divided by 5 will get the answer. Okay, then you will get the resistance. Okay, this is how we can make the calculations. Understood? Okay, these are the another mode of the problems we have seen. I think in the next session again we are dealing with again combination of resistors problem. In the next session I think we are dealing only with the networks, purely networks. We'll see the different types and different shapes of the network, and there is one trick to solve the resistor combination if they are identical only for 2 resistors. Okay, we'll do that in the next session. Okay, therefore I request you again watch the last video and this video. Okay, at least you have to go through it, then watch the next video so that it will be comfortable. Okay, and you will get the speed in the next session also, I think so. Okay, with this note we'll end up today's session. Thank you.